What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I'm your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Tuesday. It's got to be a great day because we've got Eagles mandatory minicamp news and notes for the day. And I know minicamp, yeah, that's right. We go through everything and anything that's birds related in these parts. So we're going to get through this offseason, and what sucks is this is the one and only day for minicamp, and then we've got to wait till the end of July until we've got training camp, and then it all is just going to fly right on by, baby, because, well, we've already started that countdown, and we've got 86 days remaining till we've got ourselves some Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, I'm sorry, Super Bowl champion defending Philadelphia Eagles football coming our way, so I cannot wait. And as I say each year, as soon as that 99-day count starts, dude, every day just goes. We're in the 80s already, baby. 86. We're almost halfway through. Trying to stay positive here. Let's have it go. But we got a live one here tonight, so love to hear from you. Whatever's on your mind. Appreciate you taking the time, hitting the like button, sharing, subscribing. All that stuff truly does help the channel, so I cannot thank you enough. I apologize. I am completely dirty. Completely just got my ass beat all day at work, and my God, I am glad it is over. Now, I was not able to create 3,000 graphics for you and do all that fancy stuff because, well, I was extremely busy. But we are going to go through Philadelphia Eagles reporters' notes for today. We're going to see what went down. Yesterday, we talked about the top battles we're going to be looking forward to. Got some looks as to how guys were lining up. Take it all with a grain of salt. But getting excited for this back-to-back Super Bowl run. We're about to go on and build this dynasty. Let's effing go. But love to hear your thoughts. We're going to go through. We're going to take a look at this article from John McMullen. We'll take a gander at what he saw here today. And then we'll discuss it all. But appreciate you guys taking the time here. Appreciate you, Tiffany and John. Let's effing go, birds. Yeah, and we'll be going through all that. Boy, yo, my man. Appreciate you tuning in, Dylan. And it has been a minute. Hope you are enjoying this off season. Putting out as much content as I possibly can. Teaching everyone in the world how the salary cap works. You know, Dylan, is that like we do every year? I feel like deja vu. Like, why are we still doing this? Why have they not hired people that know how to do this shit? Why does no one else know how to do this stuff? Why am I the only one doing this? And it's for free. God only knows the answers to those questions, but that's rock and roll regardless. We've been breaking down the roster. We've been breaking down everything, jersey numbers. I mean, you guys want to know it all. We talk about it all. That's what we're going to do here tonight when we talk about not only the news, but we'll kind of just go off of what we did yesterday, piggybacking off of, you know, the battles we're looking forward to, because you only get a little tastier today. And then, of course, you know, end of July, we have to wait for training camp. So things could happen. I've got that free agent show, trade candidates. I keep having to change all the effing graphics. All the top guys are going off. So I'm going to have to change the running back ones now. J.K. Dobbins is gone, and Jermaine Pratt's added to the linebackers, and Jair Alexander was I'll get that show out to you. But I wanted to have minicamp first, talk about what we see, where we could possibly still look to add all of that great stuff that I know you want to talk about, right? But, hey, man, I do my best as long as I got my sickos with me. That's all I can ask for. So let's fly, baby. And love you guys sharing that love down below. But I'll disappear for a second. We'll read this article together. And then I will be right back to hear what you guys have to say. But as always, I mean, keep it coming. Whatever's on your mind, I want to hear it. So we're going to try. We're going to bring this up. Do my best. I have this like new monitor here, and I just need to get the new computer and really make this stuff work for you guys. It's just I'd love to just be able to do that right now. For the love of sweet Hennifers, why do you always want to do this to me? I do apologize. It always freaks out when I try to share this kind of stuff with you or do anything really. It just doesn't like it. Gets upset, and well, it's quite annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. No, I don't want to add an item. I just want to share the screen that I just effing said I wanted to. You see how I said I wanted to share my screen? I wish you guys could see what I see. It's literally just that you want to add an item. So an item you're adding? No, dude. I wanted to show my damn script. There we go. You're getting there, little Terry. You're getting there. Holy hell. For the love of St. Anthony's Raven. Let's go bring this up here. I think you guys can see this. I hope you guys can see this. It is losing its mind trying to make sure you can't see this, but I'm going to do all I can to counteract that. Oh my God, this stuff is so annoying, dude. Like, how pussified are these? Like, all right, dude, not even going to get started. Anyways, let's get into this one-day mandatory minicamp at the NovaCare complex. And, yeah, so we're starting off with Jalen Hurts looking sharp. No surprise to us sickos. You guys know that's MVP, baby. And they can hate on him all they want, but the dude's going to continue to develop and get better. And that's going to offend him, and I love every second of it. Now they have to bend the knee. They have to show a little bit of praise because, well, they have to stop looking so stupid. So, yeah, he's doing great because that's who he is. But, okay, we'll get into the 7-on-7s. You got a little play broken up by Smile Munden with star receiver Devontae Smith. Smile Munden, you've heard me talk about him. I think he's got a real chance to be a big part of this special teams unit. Linebacker depth with all the injuries, he'll be needed to step it up. So looking forward to that this offseason. You see Smith working in Florida. That's cool, no doubt. Smith and AJ both having limited reps. Hey, let's bring her back. During the spring, Terrace Marshall took advantage, finished with a high traffic day. I heard he had a pretty good day. I did remember seeing that. So that's what's up, man. Good job. We talked about who wants to be the 4-5 wide receiver. I'm all about competition here, so let's effing go. Terrace, whoever wants to do it, Johnny Wilson, I don't care. Nia Smith, let's go. Now, meanwhile, rookie quarterback Kyle McCord, a string of effort and limited reps. Backup tight end Nick Muse. I saw a couple notifications for that like a touchdown or something. Cool. So, I guess I should have kept reading. So, strike to Muse during situational red zone drill. And we talked about McCord, man. I'm very excited about him. Muse adding competition to the tight end spot. So always good to see positive things. But remember, I mean, it's 7-on-7, some 11-on-11 work. It's minicamp. Kaylee Ringo, positive day, getting significant first-team reps. We talked about it. Is he the future? Let's hope so. I don't want Jair Alexander. Maybe Stephon Gilmore. I mean, at the right price, if these guys are coming on a veteran, like, very cheap deal, you feel you need veteran depth and Adoree Jackson is not that guy, okay. But I'd like Kaylee Ringo to be the future here. That'd be great. Now, Jalen Sutton, I think we all know how I feel about him. Obviously, wanted him desperately in the draft last year. So, yeah, I'm going to stick to my guns. He is the future, and I think he's going to be awesome. He and Nolan Smith keep sleeping on the edge room, how the Eagles need help desperately. And then, we apparently need help interior-wise. I don't think so. Jalen Carter's here, Jordan Davis, and, well, Ajomo and Ty Robinson. You got Booker. You got, Byron Young is here. Gabe Hall's back. So, a lot going on. Davis and Ajomo, the DTs and 4-man fronts. The first team, first look at the 5-man front came with Thomas Booker and Ajomo. And, again, they're going to be moving guys around. Byron Young playing nose tackle. So, again, you're going to see how these guys do in the offseason. And a lot of people get worked up. Why is this guy playing here, doing this? Because that's what the offseason's for. Figure out what these guys are good at, what not, what you need to fix. So, not a big deal. Munden worked with Jeremiah Trotter Jr. with the starters there. That's awesome. Gant and Dixon were the backups. A lot of injuries there. So, yeah. And Bond was limited. Obviously, Dean and Campbell not, really active yet. So, hey, stay tuned. Hurts and Brown, difficult time getting down en route to air. Yeah. Okay, no doubt. Cornerback Mac McWilliams, first work inside the slot. We talked about that yesterday, getting work outside. We want to see if you are versatile, can play both, and he's got a bright future here. So excited to see what he can do this offseason. Ricks with a nice PBU on McKee to Ania Smith. Dixon got Smith as well. That's not good for him. But again, it is minicamp. So Devontae Smith, Munden mismatch. And look, making plays is whatever, but when you're making bad plays, that's going to stick out. So you don't want that. Woods in the slot. We talked about guys like Woods and Castro Fields and Perry Nickerson, the reserve future guys that were brought in that can play a little bit of nickel corner, can play a little bit outside, can maybe play a little safety. So you got these versatile pieces. I love the competition, man. In this defense, you need that. Rookie safety, getting rowdy. Drew Makuba sniffed out a play action Hurts throw to Calcaterra, keeping it on a short gain. No doubt, Juergens working his way back. He's working his way back town. All right, all-season back surgery. Brett Toth getting first-team reps. I heard he sucks. Yeah, spared 4 snaps. Not good. But what's good is we drafted Drew Kendall, natural center, to get work at training camp. Juergens is still waiting to be cleared. Look, we talked about Kendall before the draft. Thought he was the perfect fit for the Eagles in those mid-rounds to get, in the later rounds to get a backup for Cam Juergens. I think he is that guy. Excited for him. Right guard, Tyler Steen got an earful from Stout. It's a false start. Don't like that. Clean it up. Stout has all the offensive players do push-ups after practice. They're losing to the defense. Love Stout. Love Vic. I just love what our old heads bring to the table here. And I'm so excited about this team. I honestly, you guys know me. I don't really care about the negativity and all the dumb shit that comes out. I'm very excited for this team. And, it's a mini camp. So you get a little taste of who's lining up where. And we talked about, Ringo. Is he going to be the starter outside? So he gets reps there. You see Sidney Brown getting first-team reps. Drew Makuba and he will be battling it out for that starting spot next to Reed Blankenship. But I think the edge is loaded, interior D-line. The linebackers, you have a lot of injuries, so some questions there. But, I can show you what we talked about yesterday, and bringing up the defense first here. I talked about that QB 2, or cornerback 2, I'm sorry. Yeah, Herschel, I know. I messed up. Obviously, Coop is the second, but we're talking about who wants to be the other outside guy. Could be Coop, somebody else plays the nickel, whatever. You get what I'm saying. Safety 2, we just talked about it. Edge 2, I think it's Jalix Hunt, but Ojulari healthy. Uche, I think he's a stud. Should be exciting to see. And then linebackers, Dean Herschel. All right, dude. We get it, bro. I'm getting to the offense. He's very excited. I can't blame him. But with the linebackers, you obviously, Trotter, Munden, Gant, and Dixon are going to get a lot of work here because of those injuries. And Bond, we already know who he is. Ajomo, Robinson, Booker, Young Hall. Love the competition there. So that's why they're lower on the list. But very excited for these battles. Then on the offensive side of the ball, we talked about, Steen, right guard. He is the future there. Let's see if he can solidify that, or do we go to Pryor? Do we have, maybe Trevor Keegan, the rookie last year? Drew Kendall can play guard because Stout said so. Didn't do it in college, but he'll have him there, and he already did. So a lot of competition, and you can see the tackle and the center competition at the bottom there, but right guard, number 1 for me up top. The backup running back, I think it's Shipley. I don't know that Dillon even makes his team, but you would need to see something from Robinson, Nichols, Powell, or Johnson to get rid of him. If he's number 3, I'm fine with it, but Shipley, big year ahead. Tight end 2. Is someone the future, or can someone just be that guy, or be that guy if God forbid, gets hurt? Got Calcaterra, brought in Bryant, you brought in Granson, you have Jenkins, you have, Latu and Muse brought back from the reserve future signings there. Practice squad guys last year. So a lot of competition. And I like that. I like Harrison Bryant. He was my top tight end fit in free agency. I think, there's some promise there. Might have to look to tight end next year's draft, please. Or maybe they trade for somebody. I know a lot of you guys asking about that. You see wide receiver 4. Very important here. Johnny Wilson, Anais Smith, Terrace Marshall, all these guys. Who wants to be the one to step it up, or 2, whatever, and be those guys? We already know who the top 3 are. We're going to need to see what's going on behind there. And then quarterback 3, Dorian Thompson Robinson and Kyle McCord. Really looking forward to the competition there. Watching them in preseason should be fun. Skill players actually have maybe a chance to get the ball, so that's cool. And then we talked about, backup tackle. Kendall Lamb, see the swing guy? Is it Matt Pryor? Kennard's here, Hinton, Cam Williams, Holland Pierce, so some rookies in there. I had some really good competition, I think, on the offensive line. Some of these tackle guys maybe dabble a little bit at guard, so we'll find out. But and then you see center. Toth not doing so great. Kendall, I do believe, will be Juergens' backup. Then we also talked about the return guys. Avery Williams and Anaya Smith both, can punt return, kick return. And with the new rules, a lot of these guys that, punt return can kick return and vice versa, more so to the punt returner. But you've got a bunch of guys that can return. So, Shipley and Dotson, I don't think will be used because of, being an extended role in the offense. But you've got some young guys that are fighting for jobs. Danny Gray, we talked about, somebody that's going to be fighting for a spot. Guys like Terrace Marshall, who, doing good on minicamp, but we'll see how they do throughout the offseason. So it's all the notes we had there, and that's what we talked about yesterday. But if you guys have any kind of, questions, anything like that, let me know how you felt about, today's minicamp. If you read something else, go Birds. Herschel, yeah, he's about to get corrected. That's what's about to happen, a little shitbeard. But he always likes to make his presence known. He is the prince around these parts. He likes to try to act like he's the king. And he's lucky I love him because, man, he is quite the little saddlebagger. But, guys, it has been quite a long day for me. I'm not going to lie to you. I am beat the hell up. And I'd like to go get a shower, like to eat a little something. And I'd maybe like to get a little bit of sleep. That'd be nice, but I don't know if that last one's going to happen. So, you guys have any final thoughts? You're watching this later. You have any thoughts on this? You have any questions on certain positions, a certain player, whatever's going on? Go check out yesterday's show. You can see a lot of the players lost, players that are added. Get more of those things answered for you. Some of the battles were broken down more in depth. We looked at the depth chart, things like that. I can post that down in the comments once this video is over if I remember. If I forget, just go ahead and tag me. Let me know if you want to see that. But it's on the page. A lot of stuff's on the page. Our updated cap space, all that stuff you need to know is out there. But look, guys, hope you had a great Tuesday. Hope you're ready for this free agent show. I'm ready to put it out. It'll be coming out in the next couple of days here with some trade candidates, things like that. But if you need me before that, I'm always here. It doesn't have to be about the Birds. Whatever you got going on in life, always here for you guys as you are for me. But, yeah, if you got anything from this video, do me a favor. Hit that like button because it does help. Sharing this stuff, subscribing, all of it. I know it's repetitive, but it really, really, really means the world to me. That 1 second it takes you helps me out immensely. You guys know YouTube and all these platforms refuse to put my stuff out there. So I need you sickos on my side. But I hope you have yourselves a great rest of your night. Until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, say it with me now, go Birds!